All right, guys. Today I want to do a review of the OneWheel Plus. I have had the OneWheel Plus since about December of 2018. So I've had the OneWheel Plus well over a year now. And in that time, I put about 1,300 miles on the board. And I was steadily putting miles on the board, and I ordered the pint, received the pint, and quickly started putting miles on the pint. So I still do ride the Plus, but I find myself leaning more towards riding the pint just because of the portability of the pint. But again, this is a review of the OneWheel Plus. I've got over a year riding it, and I could say that I certainly enjoy the Plus. I've done several upgrades to it. I've replaced the side rails. I've put on flight fins. And really, that's about all that I've done to my Plus. So, definitely one of the benefits of the Plus is being able to get the board relatively cheap. You know, you could pick them up used for around $700-800. In my case, I actually picked up this board for $850, and it included a board that had 20 miles on it, and he gave me all the safety gear and the stand and the box. I had everything that came with the Plus, so it was a great deal for me. And that was really a great way to get started, with the OneWheel. I looked at the XR, but, the XR, you're talking $1,800 plus tax, so, about $2,000 just to pick up the XR. I don't have an XR. Eventually, one day, I will probably pick up an XR. So, it's relatively cheap to find a Plus. Highly recommend it. I mean, obviously, you could put a ton of miles on this board without a problem. I've got 1,300 on it already. No problems at all. Around 1,000 miles, I wore out the stock Vega, so I replaced the stock Vega with a true treaded Hoosier. So let's talk about the issues with the Plus. The only issue that I really see with the Plus is the wheel slip and the range. So let me talk about the range. So the range on the Plus, you're going to get about anywhere from 6 to 8 miles, depending on how much you weigh. I tend to get about 7 miles on the Plus, and that's in the summertime, and about 7 miles. So you can count on that. So range, not so great on the Plus. Another thing is the wheel slip. So you can certainly tell that the Plus has, this issue with wheel slip. And it's more like, when the battery is, about halfway gone and below, you're going up a hill or whatever, you'll feel the board sort of like do a slip. And that's a wheel slip. And basically you're getting to the point where you're, putting way too much stress on the board, and the board's trying to tell you that, hey, you need to back off a little bit or else you're going to nosedive. So that's when you just back off a little bit. There's no problem. You just need to learn to recognize it. And it sort of feels just like the wheel is sort of slipping out from underneath you. It's kind of a strange sensation when you do experience it, but if you back off, you won't have any problems at all. So I've been able to work around the wheel slip. It hasn't been an issue. And the range, I did have a charge and ride system that I was using for the Plus. So, you could stop and charge and ride. I did that quite a bit. Since I picked up the pint, I haven't really been doing that. So I basically have like 2 boards. So I can ride the Plus and the pint. And I really don't feel the need to do charge and ride or stop and charge or any of that. So, but the Plus has been great. I highly recommend it for any of you all that are looking to get into riding a one wheel. That's really the cheapest way to get in. And certainly you can find a plus. I've seen them out there from anywhere from, like I said, $600 to $850. I wouldn't spend any more than $700 or $800 on a used plus. So anyway, that's been my review of the OneWheel Plus. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll look forward to shooting more videos out soon. Take care.